Yo, 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 welcome to the A&B Mobcast. It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Bruce. We back at it. How you feeling, boy?
Cooling.
Why you looking so exhausted, bro?
Man, bro, I've been on this road. Work. You already know how it is. Work. And then up and down the road with these kids, dog.
For real? Y'all
Yeah,
doing
man.
Father's Day stuff early or something, or y'all just chilling?
Nah, you know the summer started, so
Oh, yeah, it is summertime.
yeah, so I get them to my mama, and then I get them back. Summer camp, it'd be crazy.
Spending money, man, being a father.
Listen, man, I'm straight. I'm good. I'm blessed. What's up with you today, man? You can see you got the wicks up, man. Your boy the one that got the cut.
I actually just cut it myself, actually. I've been cutting my hair myself for the last, 4-5 months, man. So, that's been saving me good money, man.
Do you
Yeah,
truly
man.
be seeing savings, bro? I feel like
Oh, yeah.
where people save that money at, you probably blowing it somewhere else, bro.
No. I mean, I'm definitely not blowing that money anywhere else, man. It does give you a little more wiggle room to do other things, like you see what I'm saying. So like me saving a couple $100 on haircuts and hairstyles, because one of my friends styled my hair too. So me saving a couple $100 on hairstyles and haircuts, I could take that, and that's an extra happy hour.
Go buy
Go
some
out to eat.
cigars.
Go buy some cigars. You're still saving though. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not digging into standard funds typically.
I got you.
So yeah, I still feel the savings, man. On one of our pods, we talked about how you got to maximize your friendships, man. And yeah, that's what it is, man. I used to pay $165 to get my hair done. Then
Tripping.
now I'm getting it done for free.
165, bro.
Just to restyle my
Bro,
hair.
you got 4 wicks. 5 wicks?
7.
7?
I got
Okay.
7 like Samson. But yeah, I used to pay $165. Then I would get a haircut that same day. Haircuts out here in Houston is $50.
So you over 200.
Yeah, so that's a $215, $220 a day with tip. And I used to get a haircut twice a month, and I used to get my hair styled every 6 weeks. So that start adding up.
Speaking of Houston, James Harden was arrested this morning.
What did he do? Tell the people what he did.
Looked like he was arrested for unlawfully carrying a handgun. I guess it was visible. They saw it on the seat, and then he bonded out.
I thought Texas was an open carry state. Maybe I'm tripping.
Man, this article says he was arrested early Saturday morning at 3:41 in the morning when a handgun was observed on the seat of his car. Said the gun was not holstered and was in plain view.
So maybe an aspect of open carrying is it has to be on a holster, whether that's inside or outside of plain sight.
Say he was booked at 4:57 this morning and later released after paying a $100 bond.
I'm trying to figure out how you get booked on a Saturday. Got to see a judge on Monday, but you out the same Saturday. I ain't never heard somebody get bonded out on a Saturday.
Bro, it's James Harden. Then they go to talking about Harden he gonna be a free agent at the end of this month. He has a $42 million player option to make a decision by June 29th, but only $13 million is guaranteed.
Shout out to James Harden, man. Shout out to privilege, man. I guess I thought you supposed to wait to see a judge if you get arrested on like a Friday or a Saturday or Sunday. I thought you can't see a judge till Monday. Maybe I'm tripping.
Man, listen,
I ain't never been arrested, so I don't know.
Hey, money talk. That's all you know. Need to know money talk.
Hell, they should have never booked him if that was the case. Keep that under wraps.
Man, sticking with the NBA, man. Your feelings about Game 4
or Game 3 that just passed?
Game
4. Whatever
Game
game
4.
that was. You talking about the comeback, the 29-point comeback.
Yes, bro. Them boys blew it, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was in my backyard smoking a cigar, enjoying, the game, and I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. Like, I don't think I said a word for like 15 minutes after watching that comeback.
Bro,
and I saw it too. I slowly saw it, man. When they started eating into the half, eating into it by the quarter. Like, I think after the third quarter, they was only down like
yeah.
14, 15. And I'm like, yo, why these dudes? It's almost like Spurs felt like they was playing to keep the lead instead of playing to win. And I saw it. They kept on biting at the lead, and it was a wrap, bro.
I agree with you. I think they jumped out. The reason they got up, they was hitting their shots with like 14 threes, like something crazy amount of threes going. And I think in the second half, like the game just it slowed down for them, especially getting buckets. But it sped up time wise because it's like the time of possession became shorter and shorter. Like they could have literally held the ball the rest of the game and like won. Not playing to the shot clock, but dang, bro. It's over.
You know
with,
what's crazy?
Man. Dang, bro. The East finna win the championship, dog.
I've always heard people say, like, a team is too young, and I never understood that, right?
Nah, this is a prime example.
Like, watching this series, it's a prime example of what people mean by this team is too young, it's not their time, right? Like, the amount of mistakes that we've seen throughout this series, we're talking about, like, game 2, Wemby accidentally bouncing the ball off Castle's back, right? Pause. Like, that was the mistake that essentially led to Brunson steal, and he won the game at the free throw line. We're talking about, like, every single game there's been leads. When you talk about the recipe for the big lead last game, it stemmed from, like, Cat getting in early foul trouble. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Wemby was cooking everybody they had come in for Cat, especially Robinson. Wemby was cooking everybody, right? And Robinson couldn't make a free throw to save his life. So when Cat was able to come back in the game second half, I'm like, why y'all still shooting threes?
Right.
Attack the basket, force these guys to defend you, let the ref make the right calls, get Cat back off the floor, and go back to playing however you want to play. Like, you see, like, the lack of experience not kicking in. And, like, I feel like the coach was not using his timeouts wisely. Like, he wasn't even, like,
he supposed to been
suffocating.
He supposed to been stopped.
He wasn't even suffocating momentum when he needed to, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the dude was just, I don't know, bro. This was an epitome, like, yo, this is a young team. At some point, I feel like I could have got out there and coached them. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I feel like I could have got out there and coached them because the coach, I don't know what he was doing. It was a deer in the headlights. Madison Square Gardens was behind the Knicks, and I think at some point they we just need to try our best to hold on.
So the question is, who do you place most of the blame on with this? Is it because De'Aaron Fox? We'll talk about that. De'Aaron Fox is the vet. You got Wemby, who only had 24 points, and then you had a coach. Who would you place the blame on?
I'm putting the blame on the coach, bro. Like, 29-point lead, you're supposed to be able to sit back, observe the game, see exactly what's working, what's not working, and make the proper adjustments just to maintain that lead.
So how do we know he ain't
that's
telling
on
the players? How do we know he ain't telling the players not to do certain stuff, and they just go out there and do it? So, for example, when De'Aaron Fox, because me and my brother was going back and forth, like, a lot of people place that blame on De'Aaron Fox, and I'm like,
hell no.
At the end of the day, bro, he wasn't all of the reason they came back 29 points, but then, yes, he made a bonehead play when he went for that layup when he could have pulled it out and wasted the time, but, like, bro, that's just one play of many, and then somebody made a whole, like clip of him, like, messing up and stuff like that on Twitter. It was crazy. All the mistakes he made, but he also had 18 points too, you know what I'm saying, which probably assisted with getting up in the first place, but I think overall,
I think it was like 3 key plays down the stretch that caught my attention from a coaching perspective, which is why I say that's coaching. Because, like, there was a play when, first of all, they had, like, 2 timeouts. Castle was on the sideline. He was hugging the sideline, and he actually stepped out of bounds, which was a turnover, immediate change of possession. And I'm like, yo, as a coach, if you see your player in trouble, and that's where the overall experience.
Hit that timeout before he steps out.
You got to hit the timeout before he's in trouble. He's in the corner. You see what I'm saying? Reset, right? Then the other thing is, like, you're not, when these dudes are getting up or closing that lead and the Garden is going crazy, you're not doing what you need to do to set up a play to stop that momentum. So that was 2. And the De'Aaron Fox, too, is like, he said he thought he could have outrun OG Anunoby. Cool. But everybody know you got to hit somebody with a pump fake or something like that. He just went up for a layup. No pump fake or nothing like that, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. It was just, the San Antonio Spurs do not deserve to win, bro. It's that simple.
So what do you feel about Wemby, bro? I think like he get a lot of praise. Of course, he's supposed to be the next stuff. He the alien. He's supposed to be unguardable, unstoppable. But bro, you put some bodies on him, bang him around a little bit. No Diddy, like, bro, he a fool. And he get tired. He got to play the whole game. What the Spurs gonna do?
I think what I saw from this series, really even from the series before when Hartstein was on Wemby, he don't do well with muscles. Like
he gotta
those
get that
bigger
weight up.
centers, he gotta get his weight up. Those bigger centers was like gaining the position that they wanted to gain on him. Like they was like bossing him around. Same thing with Cat. Cat has been doing a good job on Wemby. You see what I'm saying? Like Wemby has been getting his points on putbacks. Like he just looks dominant when the ball is coming off that cylinder, and he's been hitting his threes. But Cat has been doing a good job in the paint on him, and Cat has been busting his ass and getting to that basket. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't know. He can only do so much. I'm not putting the blame on Wemby. I'm looking at the coach, bro. Like, you bugging, bro.
Man, OG Anunoby snap. He had
He's
33,
balling,
bro. He might get Finals MVP.
Yeah, he kind of remind me of Andre Iguodala in that year.
Yeah, the Golden State. Yeah.
Like,
but
he's
Jalen
been the
Brunson
best
had
player.
36 too. But I think,
niggas don't understand. Brunson got 36. I'm not gonna minimize 36. 36 is 36.
Yeah, he led all scores.
Jalen Brunson be putting up like 20 shots, 25 shots. He's not.
He was 12 for 20. He was 12 for 25.
It's not an efficient 36, bro. OG Anunoby
7 for 9,
his
threes.
Points are
and 10
efficient.
for 15. Yeah, 10 for 15.
He's efficient. He's been the most efficient players for the Knicks right now, and he's been the most consistent. So I would give him Finals MVP.
I was also having a discussion, bro. When is it gonna be time to talk about Josh Harden, Miles Bridges, bro? 7 points, 6 points. One game it was 9.6 points. They ain't really. I mean, like I said, my brother was saying like that's not their role. I get it. Because the second best player expected on the team was Cat. But OG been picking that up, you know what I'm saying, behind Brunson.
Yeah, I mean, every time I watch...
they starters, Miles and Bridges, Jose Alvarado had 8 points. He had more than both of them.
Every time I've watched the Knicks, to me, it's always been the three-headed monster being Brunson, Cat, and OG in that order.
Gotcha.
Like Miles Bridges,
they come from a winning culture though, and Josh Hart.
Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart, they've always been a wild card. I feel like Josh Hart always shows up how he's supposed to show up because he's like a high-energy guy, great defense, what have you. Mikal Bridges has always been the wild card. When he plays good, it's almost like they guarantee win.
Yeah.
Right? And it's crazy because he hasn't really been playing good like that.
Right.
But they've been winning.
Bruh. But like I said, speaking of that, it's like Josh Hart, you saw when he missed that layup, boy, I thought the Knicks fans gonna go crazy on that boy.
Yeah, he got to dunk that thing, bro. He got to dunk that thing.
I think he was too excited.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. He probably just layups are so automatic, bro. These guys he probably didn't even think twice about it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if they would have lost the game, I wouldn't have pointed at that play. You know,
not for sure. Like you can't pinpoint one play, bro. Yeah,
trash. Yeah, they came out trash.
Yeah, and then we was talking about ticket prices and stuff like that. That game 3's ticket price, and then game 4, they say the get in price was $4,700, almost $5,000. The average sold price was $76.83, and then the most expensive ticket sold was $65,000 plus at Madison Square Garden, bro. How you feel about ticket prices in the NBA?
That's above my tax bracket, but I'm watching it at the house. I'm going to a bar.
Hey.
But I think it is a moment though, so I get it. It's supply and demand, right? We've had this conversation about a water bottle analogy, right?
Yeah, You see
what I'm saying? Like I said, a water bottle at Sam's Club is gonna get $4 for 40 in the case. That same water bottle at a high school football game is probably gonna be $1 or $2. That same water bottle at a graduation is gonna be $5. That same water bottle at the Super Bowl is probably gonna be $10.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's supply and demand. And Knicks is somewhere we've never seen them before.
Bro, them Knicks fans obnoxious, bro.
it feels like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So if people are willing to pay those prices, I'm with them charging them. It is what it is.
Bro, when I was looking at it, like, I feel like Knicks, it's like a cult, bro. It's like, bro, all that stuff they be doing, terrorizing the
You
city,
saw
bro.
they egged Wemby. They threw an
Bruh,
egg at Wemby.
crazy,
You saw
bro.
that?
They gotta get control, bro. But they ain't never. You can tell they ain't never been nowhere before, though. You can tell, bro.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
say New York and Florida, man. Those are
The
two
craziest
states
place, the craziest places in the
that
world.
feel like they're not even a part of this country. You see what I'm saying?
That don't make no sense. But nah, man, they gonna win it, bro. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. You know that boy was a Mavs. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with Jalen Brunson for sure. And that boy gonna be the mayor, governor, president, whatever you could be the highest in New York, bro. It's gonna be him, bro, for the next couple of years, bro. Jalen, that boy.
So to that point, I know you're a Jalen Brunson fan. Who you think should get MVP?
Nah, right now OG would get it, but Jalen, you know, he got the conference one, the award, and then overall on the season, he was the best player on the team. I mean, if you're talking about a series, like we know Golden State was
It's the
Steph
finals,
Curry.
though.
No, for the finals, I would say, bro, OG, bro. I think it may be OG, bro. Like right now, let me see his final stats.
He's been so efficient. It's crazy. He's been super efficient. Like he's been coming in clutch, that tip in. They don't win without that tip in.
Postseason.
Pause. God damn, that was crazy.
Yeah, he was tell you what, you talking wild. I was just trying to ignore it. Postseason, he done averages 20.7 points in the postseason. Regular season, he averaged 16.7. And right now, in the finals, let's see.
He got to be at like 23 right now in the finals.
Game 1, he has 17, 17, 28, 33.
Yeah, that's like 26-point average right there.
Yeah, so he. But let me see what Brunson had, because I mean, we talking about points, efficiency, everything else. It might be kind of hard to like. Not
OG's just been the most efficient player, bro. Brunson. I heard one of the announcers said that Brunson took like 81 shots in the last like 2 games. I'm like,
see
that's
that game,
crazy.
that game 1, bro. So Brunson 30, 20, 32, 36.
But is he efficient though?
Man,
bro?
forget efficient. That man, he putting them. But he getting
matter,
into that
bro.
win, man. He could be
efficiency
trash.
Matter,
he could be
bro.
trash two quarters, third and fourth quarter. Jaden Brunson to turn it up and they win, bro. Like,
let me tell you something,
either
bro.
one of them, they don't win. But like OG, like you said, OG has probably been more efficient. But Jalen Brunson, that boy, man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. It could go either way, but I think OG.
Way. Okay.
I think OG should take that Finals MVP. But here we are looking ahead of the game tonight. Who you got winning tonight?
Bro, every game been close, bro. A point, 2 point, like overtime. It's been close, bro.
It's been a coaching battle.
That's what I'm saying. So like everybody had. After Knicks won those 2, I could have swore they was gonna jump out in New York and win at least game 3, but they lost again. A tip in away from losing game 4. So every game down to the wire, bro. No diddy. But we talking about basketball. Relax. But but for some reason I think the Knicks want to win it and
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, bro. But I think
saying the same thing.
But for what's going on with them Knicks fans, bro, they need to just go ahead and end it tonight and just go back to New York and they'll have their little parade or whatever and that be it, bro. Just Knicks need to get out of the way. But I don't know. I think for some reason the Spurs might take it. Like the game's been too close, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. I think the Knicks.
But they better not mess around and slip up. Because if Spurs win tonight and then get one in New York, that game 7 gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I think if Spurs win tonight, Wemby is going to come out with a vengeance in New York for like that game 6. Because, man, you hit me in the head with an egg, bro. And Wemby has been consistent throughout this series. He's been balling.
I mean, I think he's been more.
Balling.
I think he do more. I think he tired, bro. He beat up. He tired, bro. He had 24 points. Wemby got to be in the 30s like Jalen, bro. He has to.
But, I mean, when your supporting cast is giving you all the effort that they're giving you, you really don't have to come out and score more than that.
But it's not resulting into wins, bro.
I hear what you're saying, but that's where the coaching come in. when you got Vassell giving you like 16, you got Castle giving you like 20, you got De'Aaron Fox giving you 18 to 25 over the last couple games. He's been balling. Like, you don't need to be doing all that. Like, you just don't need, and you getting points off the bench. You also got what's his name, Harper, coming off the bench giving you like 20. Like, he
Harper
hasn't been.
nice.
He hasn't had to put up 30. You see what I'm saying?
But they losing.
But I don't think it's because of his lack of scoring. I just think it's because of coaching.
It is, bro, because if that 24 turn into 35, 40, they win. If that 28 turn into 41, they win, bro.
I think his highest scoring game was game one. I think he had like 35 or so game one. And they still lost. They lost the first 2 games. Those I want to say.
That's what I'm saying. They need more. That's all I'm saying.
But
they need
coaching,
more, bro. You need it from him.
It's all these games have been super close. It's coaching, bro. It's coaching. I'm not gonna blame these losses on Wemby, bro. I think these guys are a young team.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. It's just crazy because at halftime you could see, you know, when Chuck and Shaq and everybody talking about it, it's just like largest deficit right now, half NBA final history. Then they came back and made history off of that. It was crazy.
I was in shock, bro. Like nothing in me going into halftime thought the Spurs was gonna lose that game. Nothing.
Nah, my boss was saying he put $2 at the half that the Knicks was gonna come back just to throw in a dummy bet. Bro, the $2 won like $17 to $20. And he was like, if he would have just thought to put in like more, just shits and giggles, bro, it would have turned into a lot of money, bro.
Okay, imagine if he would throw $100,
bruh. Bruh.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I was just like, dang, this is crazy, bro. But yeah, man, look like the Knicks gonna take it, bro. And for whatever reason the Spurs come back and win this series, it'll be another history being made, bro. Basketball been all over the place, but I love it. It's competitive.
Yeah, dog. I love it, bro. I think
the view's up this year from last year.
Absolutely. I think San Antonio has a winning organization. New York fans is just New York. And because of that, I think it's I feel like it's steroided the NBA Finals viewership.
For sure.
I think a lot of people were looking forward to all these games, and none of these games have disappointed yet. None of them.
And it's been being anticipated for the last couple of years, like we discussed last pod. The Knicks been conference finals, lost conference finals. Now they here. Yeah. So yeah, man. Everybody thought the West was gonna win it, but look like the East gonna take it this year, bro.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. What else going on in the world, man?
So, Karmelo Anthony was found guilty, got sentenced to 35 years. What's your take on that?
And that was something, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. The defense rested day 3 or something like that, and they didn't even really cross-examine a lot of the witnesses. I don't know. It almost feel like it was like not set up, but I'm like, dang, bro, it should have been a little bit more put into this trial. If you ask me.
I saw Carmelo's parents speak out, and they talked about at the beginning of this, everybody was kind of letting them know that, hey, do not go with the civil rights lawyer or the black lawyer route and stuff like that. So they also believed it was kind of like a setup or whatever.
Yeah, they ain't making enough noise, man.
This is a sticky situation, man. Like, one, I empathize for the child who lost their life. Their family lost their life. I mean, as we learned about this case on trial, we learned that all that was a result of, him pushing Karmelo Anthony. I'm not a father, but I am an uncle. If you were to tell me that one of my nephews lost his life because he pushed somebody, I don't know, bro. That wouldn't sit well with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people, I get that there's a racial component in a lot of things, simply because we live in America and our country was built on that. I think a lot of people are overlooking the human aspect of that, though. To me, that's not imminent danger. That's not grounds to take somebody's life. But like we discussed before, charges matter. I also don't think that's murder. I
Right.
think that's manslaughter, and I also do believe 35 years was excessive. But he's definitely guilty of something. But I would say he's guilty of manslaughter. I wouldn't say he's guilty of murder because a push doesn't match taking somebody's life.
So I agree with you on the charge portion of it. But I feel like after Rick Child got off before murder, you know what I'm saying? And when we discussed it last part about what that entails, I think I just knew for sure if Karmelo was charged with murder, he would get off. Maybe manslaughter, like you said, but like the Child case, they chased him, they went after him over 100 yards, and then whatever happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to draw parallels, man. And this kind of took me to the Rittenhouse case. I don't know if you remember that case.
I remember the boy who bought the gun and he was out there.
Yeah, Minneapolis,
17 cross
Minnesota.
states. Yeah, I remember.
So he was visiting his mom, and he took his parents' guns while visiting the mom to go a couple cities over because he was unhappy how the Minneapolis police was handling what they deemed to be rioting and looting taking place in there. So he took a gun, a rifle at that, went to another part of the place where he wasn't supposed to be, underage,
17,
to defend property and to defend certain things that don't even belong to him. And everybody know you can't defend property. That's not how that works. Something happened. There was a level of tussle, but he killed two people. He killed two people, injured one, and he was able to get off on self-defense.
That's
right?
what I'm saying, bro. It's like,
so that's why people are mad. Just for clarification, that's why people are mad, right? So that's the element of the unfair justice system that people are wanting folks to understand. And that's like a clear example that stands out to me. If you can tell me that Rittenhouse, who killed two people and injured one, being in the place he wasn't supposed to be at the age of 17, carrying a rifle, can get off with self-defense, and somebody who was shoved after a verbal altercation, pulling a knife and stabbing, I don't know. There's a disconnect in that, and I think Rittenhouse should have been charged. Is where I'm getting at with that. Like I said, I think Carmelo Anthony is guilty of something. I just don't think he's guilty of murder because that's still manslaughter, right? Like your reaction doesn't match the offense. It just doesn't. Like being pushed, and you fatally stabbing somebody after being pushed. Those two don't match, bro. So he's guilty of something. He's just not guilty of murder in my eyes.
Yeah. You been paying attention to the World Cup?
Yeah, I watched that USA game last night.
How was it? I haven't been tuned in. I usually get in later on in the later rounds, when it's getting to the nitty gritty. But how was it?
Pretty good. It was 4-1. Haiti qualified for the World Cup for the first time in forever. So I'm actually going to a watch party after this. To go, root on our country and stuff like that. But it's been pretty good, man. I've been liking how people have been showing up, man. Have you seen the video of what is it, Congo, when they got off the plane with the leopard?
I seen that yesterday.
I love when people rep their country, man.
Them boys were lit.
Coach, I love that.
Them boys were lit.
Yeah, the World Cup ain't nothing but an Olympics, but simply for soccer.
No, I know. I know.
But I've been liking it. You ain't been tuned in?
During the day when I'm at work, get glimpse of it, and then actually sitting down watching for a good length of time. I haven't yet, but I'm gonna get into it because obviously basketball dying down. I know Group B, who was playing yesterday? Haiti, was it Haiti? Somebody was playing, and I see everybody posting the Haitian flags and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, they support.
Yeah. Nah, we definitely, man. I got a big Haitian flag in my city, man. Our country, rather. But it's been cool. I like it, man. I like seeing people represent their country, and by default, we're all Americans. But our country is still near and dear to our hearts for sure. So I've been liking it so far. What else going on in the world?
Nothing, man. Gas prices. I mean, are they creeping down yet, bro? I'd have been putting gas twice a week in the car, dog. I'm
What
like,
you
bro,
think about what you think about Young Miami's new song? I listened to it, the whole song for the
spin that,
first time. Yeah.
bro. They ain't even your lane, bro.
That's not. I listened to the full song for the first time the other day. You see what I'm saying?
She,
Like, but I've been hearing the hook.
yeah, she got a hit. She is, you know what I'm saying, down South Florida. You know what I'm saying. What somebody caught on to it. Somebody made a dance to it, and it took off. You know what I'm
There's a
saying?
dance out?
Yeah, it's a little dance to it. So
I ain't seen that part.
it took off, and you know, just like anything, you know, people gonna drain the life out of it. You know, every club, every bar, it's like a summer anthem. You know what I'm saying? She dropped it in the right time, right before the summer anthem. And when school start next year, you get into winter. You know, it's gonna be something else. You know, the world changed, tune changed, but it's six. They probably got a 6 month, 8-10 month run. You know what I'm saying? People gonna catch on late, like you. Because I saw it when she was like teasing it, like like when she was making it and kind of like put a glimpse out, and people was like trashing it, like talking bad about it. And then when it dropped, I bet took off.
Yeah.
I bet took off.
Yeah.
Dog.
I think some things, I don't know, you said she got a hit. I think some things you just hear it so much it becomes catchy. Like,
No, that's
I don't
what I'm saying.
think it's a hit.
No, what I'm saying. That's what I mean about it. Like that's how these platforms they push it to you because you might not like it at first, then you hear it so much, it's catchy.
It becomes catchy. Yeah.
But what I say by hit, it's gonna be streamed a lot. It's gonna be streamed a lot, listened to a lot,
cool.
played a lot. That's what I
sense.
mean. Like it's
sense.
finna float around, bro, for a good little minute, bro. Yeah. It's in the comedy clubs. It's at the pool parties. Yeah. It's in, you know what I'm saying?
It is catchy. I remember when Blueface first came out with the song Tatiana, Buzz Down Tatiana.
Yeah, it's catchy too.
I remember the first time I heard that song, I'm like, this nigga is not even singing on beat. Like, it didn't even sound like it was on beat.
But that's his little niche.
Yeah, that's his thing. But you hear it so much, like, oh, this kind of catchy. You see what I'm saying? And then now you hear it wherever you going, like you know, I'm in Marshalls.
But then you got the fake woke people.
Hearing it.
You got the fake woke people that's like, oh, they promoting that type of culture, spending money and dudes doing this and girls getting this. You ain't seen that. You have your woke people.
But I'm kind. That's where I'm at with it too.
You always
I ain't
like
even gonna
that,
lie
bro.
to you.
You always
I'm
that, bro.
We talked about this with Boosie the other day, man. We got to start holding people accountable, especially people with influence and people who got a voice.
Say it, bro.
No, real talk. We need to do that, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. We can't keep. Come on, man. We got to start.
For that culture.
Man, you talking about Young Miami was on a podcast talking about she only
like
deals with the dudes like 500,000 or a million. Yeah, a year is what her annual income. I'm like,
everybody got a
making
preference,
a song.
bro.
You making a song talking about people getting illegal money, and you commending that.
Yeah,
bro, we're not doing that, bro. I can't get with that. It's catchy.
I was
just
gonna say
with that. Morally, I can't get with that.
Bro, you see how fast you switched up, bro?
Huh?
You see how fast you switched up, bro? You listen to it.
Two things can be true. It's catchy, but morally, I don't agree with it.
But you gonna be you bumping that bit, huh? Right around.
No.
No.
This is my thing. When I listened to it, I was listening to it off the pretenses like her voice can't sound this annoying throughout the whole song. That's the only reason why I listened to the whole song. Cause her voice is mad annoying, bro.
Yeah.
So when I listened to the whole song, I'm like, yo, this is how her voice is sounding the whole song. So like, I was like, yeah, this ain't it. But it was catchy. I just don't support the message.
Man, there ain't nobody hearing the message, man. It's the chord, like you said, the catchy part. People probably don't know what a lot of songs you don't really know the verses of the songs. You just know that part.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Scamming and boosters, man. They doing sweeps in South Florida. One of the hoods just got hit. Feds did a sweep. A lot of them boys locked up, racketeering, all kind of shit. I said, dang. When I see that $500,000, $200,000 bond or $0 bond, that's crazy. Hey, how you feel about the mugshot pages in every county? Every county got the mugshot pages, bro.
You think you asking this? Do I feel it's a violation of privacy or something?
Nah, I mean, how you feel about it, bro? I done seen so many people I knew on Broward mugshots, dog. Like so many.
I think it's necessary, man. Like if people out here, I think it's necessary. And like some people check those pages like it's the
Daily,
newspaper.
bro.
It's the
Daily,
modern
bro.
day newspaper.
Daily, bro. That junk crazy, bro. I said,
Yeah,
I think I logged on one day and almost seen me on there. I'm like, man, guy, who done stole my picture? Golly. But nah, I'm just joking. I ain't going.
I check the Palm Beach one every once in a while. I'm from back down there, man. There's a lot of people I probably won't recognize their full face because they changed so much.
Bro, I've seen at least 10, 15 people I knew growing up on that bit this week, bro.
But when I come across the people I see, I'm reading up on the charges.
Listen, bro.
You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what they in there for.
Listen, bro. And I know my god sister gonna laugh if she see this, bro. For the life of me, bro, I get so mad, bro. Bro, so many people get arrested for driving with a suspended license, bro. I didn't know so many people didn't have a license, bro.
Well, they technically do. They just ain't paying parking tickets.
No, bro, they ain't got it, bro. Listen, third offense, felony, license suspended, license don't revoked. Like, I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
For the life of me, bro. Everybody drive with suspended license, bro.
That's crazy. You ain't never had your license suspended?
No, bro, no.
And I been pulled over? I'm assuming you've been pulled over.
Yeah, a couple times. Speed.
Okay.
But nothing like crazy. I ain't had a ticket since 2014, 2015. But that when I was back and forth to Tallahassee. Like after I graduated. But I'm gonna knock on wood. But like, nah. Bro, for the life of me, bro. I didn't know so many adults just. You think it's an irresponsible thing? Or people just ain't got it?
I think people just foregoing parking tickets, bro. I really think that's why people's license getting suspended. People are getting parking tickets and they not paying them, or people getting other tickets.
Parking tickets?
Or other tickets and they not paying it. Like, they not, I mean, I don't think people are getting their license suspended because they owe back child support. I don't think it's that. I mean, although that can be an aspect.
No, I've seen a lot of females on there too, bro.
Yeah, so it's something they not doing something. They getting tickets and not doing something.
Obviously.
I don't know if you can get your license suspended for tolls though, for not paying tolls.
Well, but you can't renew without having them paid.
Yeah, you like can't renew your registration. Yeah. And or if somebody's found not driving without a registered car, they probably suspend their license. I don't know.
And the other
I really don't know what the recipe is for that.
And the other thing I see on there a lot is possession, fentanyl, or possession, cocaine, and stuff like that. Like with intent to sell, stuff like that. Like I've been seeing that a lot too. I'm like a lot of people on drugs, popping pills, all kind of stuff, bro. It's getting crazy, dog.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never even had a close call with anything. Like I've only been pulled over like 2 times, 3 times. I remember I was pulled over. I was working overnight at this time. This was in college. I was coming home from work. I was working at Target. It's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock. I was driving home from work and I was swerving because I was just so tired. 2 officers pulled me over. I guess they was in the same patrol car. I guess it was on training or whatever. 2 white officers, 2 white males. And they both came on either side of me. And one dude was like flashing his light in the car. And I used to always keep my pistol like in the at the bottom left.
You almost got James Harden. Go ahead.
Man, it was loaded too. And then officer, real chill dude. He goes, son, everything all right with you? And I was like, yeah. He was like, we pulled you over because we saw you swerving. I really just wanted to check on you, man. Make sure you good.
Oh, that's a good and
officer. And then I was like, yeah, I'm good. I just got home. I'm just getting home from work. And I had my name tag still from Target. And the other officer, he said some phrase. And then dude went from chill mode to like, I need you to step out the car. Like, and I don't know what the phrase meant. I guess it means like gun. Like, but he said a phrase though, because he was flashing his light in my car. And then he asked me to get out and I got out and they brought me to the back. He's like, the reason why we asked you to get out is for your safety and mine. My partner saw a gun in the vehicle. We just want to make sure it's registered. And after that, we'll let you go about your way. I can tell you tired. Like, there was 2 very chill officers. That's the only time I've really remember like a pullover interaction for real. And then the dude trailed me home, made sure I got home right. He was like, man, I just look tired. I'm just worried about your safety. 2 white officers. It was a good experience. I mean, I ain't never really had a bad police officer experience personally.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't say I had one incident where I was speeding and then it was nighttime. You know, I was traveling in Italy. It was probably 9, 10 o'clock at night. Speeding, but not like 90 or 100. It's like 85 speeding. You know, where it's like, yeah, they can pull you, but also like it ain't excessive, bro. Like this is how the traffic is flowing. But they turned their lights on, and there was a lot of craziness going on back then. So I didn't want to pull over on the side right then and there because of there was no lighting. So I saw an exit coming up, and I got off the exit, and it was a gas station right off the exit. So I pulled into where there was light, and then by the time I pulled in, it was like 2 cop cars coming, and then I had to use the bathroom, but I had been on the road 5 hours, 6 hours, so they pulled behind me, and then I kind of like I let down my window or whatever, made sure they saw my hands. I wasn't good, but I'm like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like I ain't doing nothing. And then I was going to a graduation, so like I had a suit, behind me, fraternity stuff. Like so, I ain't tripping. I going to a graduation, so you can see all my stuff. And then I pretty much got out, and they like, oh, you can't go nowhere, just stay there. And I'm like, all right. And then another guy walk up, put his hand on his hip, like. I'm like, bro, I got on a do-rag, like I'm just, bro, not like looking like a hoodlum, but just like I'm going. You know how you traveling with a suit, you going somewhere, you about to get ready for an event, like. And then they talked to me, blah blah blah, gave me a ticket, and then let me on my way, bro. But it was like, why didn't you stop? I'm like, man, it was dark, I can't see. Like I wanted to come to where some light was, like straight up. You know what I'm saying?
That was good. That was pretty chill.
No, they looked like they was trying to find something to get into, but I was chill. So I was respectable and chill. So they let me go. I got a ticket, but they let me go. I hit that ticket clinic in Florida. Shout out to them. Me and my frat brothers used to stay using that, boy.
Man, that's one thing I used to do all the time in colleges. I used to carry this sign that I would lay on the dashboard, and it said "Too drunk to drive," and I would just leave my car there. But that's just because I couldn't find parking. Like if I'm going out and I can't find parking, I just put a sign on my dashboard, "Too drunk to drive," and my car be there every time before
For real?
When I got back.
I didn't even think about that.
My car never was towed in college. You know who I learned that from? One of my white friends at Florida State. I was the property manager at Onyx.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, his name was Tim. I never forget. He goes, man, we do that all the time. He said, and then I just wrote that sign, "Too drunk to drive," on a cardboard box, right? And I just would lay it on my dashboard. You can
still get ticketed and towed, right?
Bro, my car had never gotten ticketed, never gotten towed, none of that. I would always put that sign whenever I couldn't find parking somewhere, and I just parked it at a place that randomly I put a "Too drunk to drive" sign on my dashboard. Dang. It worked every time.
But I'm just like, if I'm a tow truck driver and I pull up and see that, like that ain't stopping me from taking your vehicle.
But I would take a picture of it though. You see what I'm saying? I'm taking a picture of it. Because the other thing is like,
too drunk to drive, but not drunk enough to remember to take the picture and have it ready for him, huh?
Yeah, right. And you gotta keep in mind, Uber wasn't really coming up.
Well, like that. You're right. Right now,
like Uber was like when I was in grad school for real. Like, and I wasn't really turning up like that in grad school. Like all Lyft, Uber, all that is fairly new. So I don't know how much of that will slide now, given all the resources we had.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you talking about being in a college town. I had a FAMU license plate on my, I had a Jaguar at the time. Yeah, so clearly I'm a college student, and I got a "Too drunk to drive" sign on my dashboard that I never fucked with me. Never fucked with me.
Well, that was some slick stuff, boy.
Learned that from my white homeboy.
Shout out to him. But yeah, man, what else going on?
That's it, man. I ain't really been seeing much, man. I saw obviously LeBron, he's scheduled to be a free agent, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I saw what's the name talk about he had like 10, 12 teams. What's the buddy that's representing him as an agent?
Rich Paul?
Yeah. He said he had 10, 12 teams reach out to LeBron at 40.
So
42.
So I was having this conversation again, bro. Bronny got to go where Bron go. It's a package deal. I don't think Bronny could stay somewhere LeBron ain't. He won't get the same treatment. I don't think it'll be he won't get the same opportunity because LeBron not there controlling it.
Do you believe it's time for a second reunion in Cleveland?
At this point, yeah, for marketing and for the state of the team, yes, because what would be better than Bronny? Probably was, I don't know if he was born there, but he went to Cleveland, came out of St. Vincent St. Mary. Bronny returned to where his dad kind of won the championship after he came back from the Heat and actually grew up and what raised him. So it'll be like a reborn of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a cool like story. And then at this point, I don't think LeBron gonna win the championship because he's worth too much, and he got to bring Bronny with him. So you might as well finish it out in Cleveland. But you got to get rid of Harden. Like Harden got the player option. Donovan Mitchell could stay. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, what kind of team would they build? Because they wasn't that bad this year. It's just other teams were better.
Yeah, so LeBron hasn't officially announced that he's coming back, but I think it's reasonable to assume he's coming back. If he does come back, I think this is going to be his last year. And if this is going to be his last year, I think his best bet is to go back to Cleveland.
Right.
And if he goes back to Cleveland, it's going to be a perfect opportunity for him to just go on a farewell tour. And
have Bronny with him.
His hometown,
he got to
place
take
he won a championship for, and the place that he was drafted to. And if he takes Bronny with him, cool. He could do that.
Bro, he has to, bro.
Cleveland won't have to give up too much because he would be coming in as a free agent. You see what I'm saying? So LeBron would just have to come to the realization that I've made enough money, whatever they got to give me, whether that be $20 million, $5 million, not $5 million, but $15 million, $20 million. I'm gonna get that. Right? I'm gonna get that. So, but I like Cleveland is a contender. Like when I saw Cleveland, like in their shortcomings against the Knicks, it's because they didn't have anybody who had the experience necessary to be under those big lights. Especially after that game one, Cleveland, much like we saw with the Spurs last game, they was up by like 20-something. And Knicks came back and they never emotionally, they never regrouped as a team. None of that after that Knicks comeback.
Yeah.
So I think Cleveland got enough pieces to be a sexy enough option for LeBron.
Like I said, for the story, it works. Take you and your seed back to where it started. Do your farewell tour. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Lakers ain't finna win nothing. Cleveland ain't finna win nothing. Hopefully they can get to the playoffs and do another playoff run. But outside of that, bro, it's over. Who you think the new face gonna be of the NBA?
Wemby.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Jason Tatum.
Ant-Man too much like us.
I like Ant-Man.
Jason Tatum need to get back to being consistent. They don't like Brown like that. Wemby is the only other dude very clean cut. I think he's a monk too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know he ain't gonna be dealing with no shorties for real.
That boy ain't got no baby mama drama.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be doing that.
John Morant done already messed up with the guns and having to sit out of here.
Wemby, I think
Let's talk about
Wemby
the face of the league, bro. There got to be some young cats out there that's up and coming. Zion trying to get back in the flow of things, but he done already messed up.
They could try to push that kid from the Mavericks. What's his name? Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag, yeah. But
they could try to push him, but he gotta be more consistent. But I think Wemby has, what is Wemby, a year 3, year 4?
3.
I think Wemby has shown enough consistency and poise and his character. People believe in his character, and I don't see why not make him. The only reason why they wouldn't make Wemby the face of the league is because they don't want a non-American.
That's what I was gonna say, but I'm thinking you got to get over that hump. Like in year 3, you get to the finals. That's good. That's great. If it continues and he doesn't win, I think they're gonna have to look in different direction. Like these young cats coming in, they ain't playing, bro. Like they get into it. They get into it, bro. They get into it. I like Harper on the Spurs. He nice, but he's 6 man. You know what I'm saying? I think we at that era where all the top players we saw and that's lasted about to phase out. Kevin Durant, your Steph Currys, your LeBron James, all the people we we grew up watching. Westbrook, like everybody, bro.
Chris Paul.
It's
Yeah, they are.
It's about to change over.
But I'm excited about the NBA, man, because I've always been that guy. I don't like finding fandom in new players. I'll be honest with you. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Give me an OG that has proven himself, and I'm gonna support that OG in his career. But I like where the NBA is, bro. These young guys are coming in, they competing, they balling like dogs. And granted, socially, they're also giving off the image that basketball is second to like social media following, to their image or whatever the case may be. But professionally, man, they getting on the court and they act like this all they do is play ball. So I like where the NBA is. I see the beauty in both sides. Like they're keeping the younger generation engaged through how they're showing up in the social spaces, and at the same time, they're keeping like mid-age and older generation engaged by how they're competing in the playoffs.
I did have a question for you. How do you feel about current NBA players pretty much commentating and being on these shows to be? And you know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm getting at, bro.
I like it, bro.
I don't like it when you're currently in it, because I think it's a distraction. Draymond is the one. Like when you retire, yes. When you on your last, like when you out of there, yes. In the midst of it, bro, like I think it's a big distraction. Like you commentating on players, team, this and that, but you're still in it. Like you still talking about coaches, talking about his damn coach. Steve Kerr got renewed coming back. It's like, bro, like I feel like you gotta wait till you done. Like you could speak on stuff, or if you can, on today's episode, there's blah blah blah. But like to actually have that job you set to talk about it, like I'm like, bro, you coming back next year? What's gonna happen? What if you got to go to these teams? What if the only opportunity is the Spurs next year wants to go to state, get rid of them? He talking crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, while I like it, I think I'm right there with you. While I like it, I think I don't see the need for it, especially since the podcast space has become
right. You already got a
so
podcast.
Popular.
Yeah,
podcast is the new media, bro. You can get on there and you can talk as freely as you want with your friends. Like you create your own social groups there. Whereas like you picking up a gig with NBA on TV, and it's whoever they have with you that day, y'all commentating. You can bring all your homeboys and, sit in your basement and podcast and talk your shit. And they're still going to highlight what you say on your podcast on ESPN. They're just going to bleep out the curse words. So I don't see why somebody would do that. But I don't hate it though.
If the opportunity that I see, especially if that, I wonder what kind of payment is being worked out. If you're a current player with a contract, but also getting paid to analyze, you know what I'm saying? Be an analyst.
I don't think it's a money thing. I just think they're positioning themselves from a network.
Yeah, for sure.
For what's next.
I'm with you on that.
I don't see Draymond playing another 3 years in the NBA.
Yeah,
I just don't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might have another year or two in him, but Draymond is also an older player. Draymond did 4 years at Michigan, and this is his 15th.
Yeah, so yeah,
season.
He done made that check too. He done made some money, boy.
Draymond is no different than LeBron. The only reason why LeBron can say this year 23, 24 is because he came straight out of high school.
Yeah.
But Draymond still got the same kind of mileage on his body from a basketball perspective. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see him playing another 3-4 years. So yeah, him commentating makes sense to me.
I got you. So we're going to wrap it up with this one. Did you hear about Patrick Mahomes? His rework contract worth $500 million, $504 million, bro. I wish we could rewind time, bro, and go back, bro. I play quarterback, bro. Try to be a little taller, bro. Like,
Daddy,
$500 million, bro, through 2023 to 2033. I'm sorry. 2033.
That sound good, but like we've been seeing the market get reset every year. You feel me?
But $500 million for Pat, and he hurt, ain't it? I was just seeing him when he was practicing. He on he got a knee brace on.
Torn ACL. He tore his ACL, I think.
Bruh.
2 games before the playoffs.
And they reworked at $500 million. Bro, what?
Because the thing about it is, you're gonna have to pay him at some point.
He was already getting paid.
Yeah, but it's they just edited his contract.
Yeah, and made it higher.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have other people re-up. What you don't want to do as
added 2 years on his previous deal, pretty much.
What you don't want to do as an organization is go back behind somebody after they don't re-up. Like, you don't want to go back behind. Like, Lamar Jackson about to re-up right now.
Big bread.
You don't want to have to,
unless they turn him away.
You don't want to have to let Patrick Mahomes go another 2-3 years and have to re-up after everybody has re-up. Because now you got to match or exceed that. So it's a smart move from Kansas City.
Yeah, go ahead and extend it out for it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and re-up you now before everybody else start re-ing up, because now we got to match their salaries, match or exceed their salaries.
Bro, $500 million, bro. These just getting paid, bro. These just getting paid. I know them older athletes be looking at stuff like, boy. But you know, with inflation, you know, $1 million in the 80s is different from $1 million in 2026. So it's like, the cost of living was a lot different back then. But they make dumbass bread, bro. I
think Magic Johnson's NBA contract was like 10 years, $1 million. For 10 years. I think it's something like that.
But they invested and got all that other bread. That's why they say Jordan made more money outside of basketball than any of the money he made.
Oh, come on, man. I believe that easily.
Yeah. So you cool with it. You cool with the $500 million.
Yeah, man. Get your
coming
money,
off a torn ACL. Yep.
Get your money, player.
From an organization standpoint, though, you think the Kansas City Chiefs will be real contenders if he ain't 100%?
No, I don't think that's their goal either. I think all they have to do is put him in the. By the time he gets back in, make sure we at 500, because teams are getting in at 500.
Yeah,
and they're in the conference with the Raiders.
Yeah,
the Chargers.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying. Who else is in that conference? It's them, Raiders, and Chargers. Like, they not tripping. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they not tripping. So we'll see.
It's bread different, bro. But yeah, man, it's been another one, man. We're gonna tune in. Wanted to get a good pod in before this game 5. Did you ever pick who winning tonight?
I think the Spurs win. And I think if the Spurs win tonight, they also win in New York. And after that, game 7 is up in the air.
I think if the Spurs win tonight, the Knicks win in New York. But if the Knicks win, obviously it's over. So, but the Spurs, I don't know. It's been really close. I'm thinking the Spurs too. But hey, I've been wrong this whole series, so it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, it's been a good series, but I'm looking forward for the game, man. I'm looking forward to the game, man. Let's make it happen.
All right, y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. It's been another one, A&B Mobcast, and we out.